Hi, welcome to VariYoga with Andrea. As you can see, we're starting the session today sitting in chairs. So, what's the beauty of VariYoga in your mind? You've seen me teaching it a while. What would you say, David?
I'd say the adaptability to your body and what works for you. Learning to adjust and adapt things.
Right. So it helps you stay flexible?
Oh, yeah.
And does it help you build strength? And the reason we started VariYoga was because there were so many different styles, and everybody was saying you got to do it one certain way. And I realized I've been doing it for so long that it was like I want to meet people where they're at, and it's like one journey, many paths. We all have the journey of life, but we're all at different levels on that journey in our yoga practice or just in our own life fitness program.
Well, I really like that you do pay attention to what is safe, staying safe and not harming, the Hippocratic Oath kind of, not harming your body.
Right.
While allowing for a lot of variation within that safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important because you can hurt yourself doing yoga if you don't know what you're doing. If you because I see people doing some things that are just
not right for them.
It's way over there, and they wind up hurting them.
Well, and the thing too is that we help you build your flexibility, increase it so that you can do things. I mean, I still stand on my head, and I do it safely. I've probably taught 1,000 people to stand on their heads now, and none of them.
All at once. That'd make a great shot. Wouldn't that be great? On Old Main, right in front of
So here we are, chit-chatting. Join us. You're sitting on your couch if you've just tuned in with us, or you've recorded this prior. We were going to start out in chairs or on the couch. So if you are sitting in your couch, move to the edge of it, or at least move to a position where you can have your feet planted firmly on the floor, right underneath your knees. Your shins are perpendicular to the floor, and then your thighs, hopefully more or less, are parallel with the floor. Now, some people sit on a chair and their legs are not as long. And if that's the case for you and you can't get your feet to touch down, use a blanket or you can use a book and bring the floor up to you.
Your labradoodle.
Your labradoodle. Yeah, if you'll stay there, she'll stay there for you. She probably won't like that, but okay. So I'm putting my feet on a blanket. David's is flat on the floor. And then just rest your hands. Today's show is yoga moves for your neck and shoulders. So, but first start with your hands on your thighs, and the first one we're going to do is just a little shoulder release. I want you to inhale, this is the head of your arm bones, and bring them up towards your ears. Yeah, just like that.
The head of your arm bones, what's that?
And then exhale down. So here's your humerus bone, the head of the humerus bone. This is this arm bone, and this is the head of it.
Okay.
Right here. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, release down. Good. Let's do that one more time. A lot of tension we have in our neck and shoulders, mainly because we sit at a computer a lot. And what I found another one is cell phones. Because they're so thin and we don't always text, we'll put our cell phones, sandwich it right here. And you're walking around like this and not so smart. I catch myself doing it. All right. So now what I want to do now is lift the head of the arm bones up toward your ears, and then instead of just lowering them straight down, draw them back. Draw the shoulders back. Good. Squeeze your spine and then release them down. Yeah, try that again. Do that with us. Lift up. There you go. And then draw them back. Yeah, bring them towards your spine. You're trying to kiss your spine with your shoulder blades, and then lower them down. Let's do that one more time.
When do I
lift
inhale?
up? Inhale when you're lifting up.
The whole time and back?
And then hold the breath and back, and then exhale down.
Gotcha.
Good question. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, bring your arms up, shoulder blades back to the spine, and then exhale, release down. Now, one thing we did bring on the show today was we each have a belt. So these are yoga belts. Well, we have them at the yoga center, and maybe you have your own now, but this is a D-ring, which I like. These are 8 feet long. If you don't have a belt right now, go grab a tie off your bathrobe or an old men's silk tie or even a strap. One time on the show, I didn't have my belt, and one of the cameramen lent me his leather belt, so you could use that. Yeah. So what I want you to do is take you're not going to have much length on the strap because you're going to hold it in one hand. Just hold it in your left hand, in fact. And drop the strap behind your back.
Oh, that left hand.
Yeah, so your left hand, we're mirroring you. Yeah, and we've got the strap down our back. So David, you stay like this facing the camera. I'm just going to turn around and show them so they can see it's draped down your back like this. And then take the other hand, just right at your waist. Hold the strap. Right like this.
You got to get it.
Yeah, so sit like that with us. And I call this dental floss for the shoulders. So what you'll do is you inhale, pull your hand up towards the ceiling, and that pulls your bottom hand, should be your right hand, up your back. Yeah. And then bring your bottom hand down towards the seat of your chair. Good. And then bring it up again.
Bring it.
Yeah, and then bring it down. Great shot. Good. And then lift up. So we're just, this strap is going up and down. Yeah.
I got a little pain in my left shoulder. Just ease up on it.
Ease up on it, exactly. Great. And now let's release and let your left arm drop and roll the shoulder. A little bit of pain right here probably,
No,
tightness.
not now. No, just at the top of that
Yeah.
movement.
So you lighten up, you don't do it
Like
so
when you were in
deep.
school and people would pull your arm behind your back and
Ow,
pull
ow,
up
ow,
and say
yeah.
uncle and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Now put your right hand, drop the strap behind you, and hold it. I'm holding the bottom part just right at my waist, not too high. Yeah, and then inhale, pull the right hand to the ceiling as you stretch that left arm up your back. Yeah, and then back down again. Good. So we're just taking that strap and using the strap to pull our hands, because sometimes it's hard to get our hands to touch in the back. Well, that's pretty a deep move, pull down. Yeah, and then up again. Up, up.
Oh, wow.
You're getting distracted, David. And then back down.
Your smile was bewitching.
And then pull up one more time. Good. And then release. Woo! Do you feel that in your shoulders? And now release the strap. Yeah. And we're going to take the strap, and I want you to just hold it wide apart. So this is an 8-foot strap, so this is now about 4 feet. So hopefully your belt is this wide. And then bring your arms up. And what I'm doing here is, instead of the strap being loose, I'm making it very tight. So you're engaging actually your arm muscles, your shoulders. Good. And this is just to find your range of motion. I want you to slowly stretch your arms back. And there'll be a point where you go, I can't go any further. That's good. Find that point. Good. And then come back forward. And now this is what I think is so amazing, is you see the range of motion your shoulders have, is come down. I bet you can bring your arms all the way down to your thighs. It's because we're designed that way to actually move our arms forward more than back. But because that's the case, we start to round forward, our muscles in the front shorten, our shoulders get tight. So here, let's do this again and take it back.
Yeah, all our
gentle.
eyes and our ears are all, nose are all in the front. So that's where the
range.
That's where the act go all the way back. Look.
What? Good for you. Well,
I could come back in the front.
You can go all the way around the chair. Okay, and come back up.
Like Houdini
and
or
then
something.
come down.
Houdini used to practice yoga.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Well, I mean, whether he called it that, I don't know.
All right, then take him back one more time.
Most people are watching Houdini.
Who's Houdini?
Who's Houdini?
And up. Let's go one more time forward.
Yeah, the young ones might not do
All right, and just let your strap now rest on your thighs. Just right there, yeah. Okay, so that was, we're opening the shoulders forward and back. Shake out your hands if they're tight. And then bring your arms out in front of you like you're reaching right towards the television. And we're going to, again, mirror you. So take your right arm, lift it higher than your left, and then cross your arms in front of you. See if you can cross right at your elbows. Good. And now bend your arms. Oh, you feel this across probably the shoulders and a little bit on the neck. See if you can catch your fingers and palm together. Good. And then inhale, lift up.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And then exhale, pull your elbows down. Yeah. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift up. And then pull the elbows down. This is a great thing you do right at your desk. If you're working, you take a break from being on your computer, just stretch out your shoulders.
Now, some people...
And then release down.
Some people won't be able to do this. They can just...
And just a self-hug. Very good. Let's do that on the other side. So release your arms and cross the other way. And then I'll do this. You do the self-hug, or I'll do the self-hug and you do the elbows. So a self-hug works just as well. And you lift the elbows up this way. Good. And then come back down. Yeah. So we lift up. Yeah. So I hope you're starting to practice yoga with us. It's a great way to feel great again. Are you ready to feel great again?
Mm-hmm.
Free to get up and down off the floor with ease and grace. Free to pick up your grandkids from the floor. Be in harmony with yourself. Good, and release. Yoga helps you expand your horizons, expand your range of motion, and it comes on, and also can expand your feeling of calmness, you know, get out of stress. So did you
Lower
feel
your,
it?
lower your blood pressure.
Yeah, it's really helpful for that, yes.
Raise your IQ.
All right, so take your arms straight up. Oh, raise your IQ? I didn't know that one.
Well,
Hey.
you're getting blood to your brain.
Yes,
It's
bend
huge.
your right elbow. Take your left hand. Well, they said it really improves concentration. I knew that helped when I taught the Razorbacks basketball and they won the championships.
It
Their
helped.
concentration went
It
way up.
helped.
Yeah, press your back of your head into your arm and pull your elbow. Now, if you can't reach overhead and grab your elbow, this is the way to modify. So VariYoga helps you find the way the pose works best for you. Good. And breathe. Just hold the stretch. Your hand is reaching down your back. And then change arms, reach up. Reach down the back with that opposite hand. So I'm just reaching it down my neck and over, across. You can do that or reach underneath. Good, David, that's it. Breathe. Yeah. Oh, I love this stretch.
Can you, I want to twist.
You want to twist? Well, go for it.
Yeah, it just feels better.
Oh, if you feel like twisting like David's doing, do that. You're side to side.
Yeah, my mid-back is kind of
Tight. All right, so let's release our arms. If your mid-back's a little tight, then maybe everybody's is a little bit. So let's do this.
Shake this out. That's kind of.
Yeah, if your mid-back is a little tight, take your knees wide apart. Release your strap to the side, and let's just fold forward. Just come with me down to the floor. Put your hands down right in between your knees, and just release. Let your head release. Mindful of your mic. Right. And let your shoulders relax. And then inhale, slowly round up. Last thing that's going to come up is your head. Yeah. Is that better for your back? Yeah. All right, so here's one. If you're sitting on a couch, scoot to one end of your couch so you can hold the arm of your couch. I'm going to hold the side of my chair. You do the same thing. And we're just going to lean. So when you're holding onto your couch, you're going to lean away from the arm of the couch. So here we're just going to lean away from the chair. If you're holding onto a chair, you can do that too. You just lean over. So it's going to stretch down into your neck and your shoulders. Let your head drop away from the direction that you're stretching. So if you're holding your right hand to the side, you let your head release to the left. And let your left arm just relax or rest on your thigh. Good.
I find that it
Breathe.
helps me to support my head because otherwise it's I guess I got a fat head. It really stretches the left side of my neck a little much.
The left side of your neck? Or the
Yeah,
right
this
side? You mean
side,
their right side?
Whatever, this side.
Yeah. All right, then bring your head up.
The hand side.
Good, and then change sides. So you're going to put your opposite hand, your left hand, and then you can scoot again closer to the other edge of your couch, and then lean over. If you need to hold your head up, you can do what David's doing. You can let it release. Let the arm release. Just let your right arm just hang loosely, or you support your head if you need to.
That way you
And breathe.
can control the amount of stretch.
Yeah, I love this stretch. It really gets into the neck and the fascia that wraps around your muscles, stretching that too. And then come back up. You know, a friend of mine who's a physician said that the elasticity of your muscles, and it's called elasticin. Elastin?
I think so.
Yeah, and it decreases but every 10 years it just gets tighter. And so that's why it's really important one of the most key things is to continue to stretch. Continue to stretch. Or he says, and what happens, I said, what happens over time? He goes, it just gets solid. You know, so I see older people, they can raise their arm like this, their frozen shoulder. Or they shuffle because they can barely move their legs. Like, well, that's not me. All right, so turn your palms open. Let's move our arms here. Inhale, lift your arms up. Mindful not to slap your neighbor. Exhale, turn your palms away from each other and bring your arms back down.
Unless they need it.
Yeah, turn your palms open. So yoga helps you be free to move fluidly, free from pain, free from stress. Also helps you relieve insomnia. Did you realize that?
Oh, yeah.
Yoga will help you be more flexible,
Especially
be more
calming
fit,
down.
have more fun.
The breathing really helps me.
Yeah, so let's do that. Inhale, arms up, reach up, very good. Exhale, bring your arms back down. Let's do that a couple more times. We call this just sort of energizing breath. And you're opening your shoulders, good. Even just doing this, if you're feeling kind of a little low or down, just move your arms and inhale, bring the breath in, and then exhale. The breath is the first defense against stress. And then big movements of your arms and legs just help stimulate that.
Yeah, I'm getting some burn.
Yeah, one more time. Good. And down. Now we're going to do it straight out in front of us.
Deltoids.
Inhale the arms straight out like this. Just hold them here. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Good. Then we take them up. Excellent. Keep them parallel. And just bring them back down to your paws right where they're parallel. And I want you to try something here. Is stretch your arms. Reach your shoulders off your back. Stretch out in front of you. And then just using your back muscles, pull your shoulders, your arms back. Good. Stretch out again. Pull back. Mindful not to bring them to your ears. You keep them away from your ears. And then stretch out. Ooh, we're going to do that one more time. Good. And then release, and then release your arms. Woo! Show your shoulders, roll your shoulders.
I do resistance training, you know, with weights and also, you know, using pull-up and push-up and all that, which is good. But a lot of times these
isometric
just
stuff.
holding up, pulling up your arms is using muscles you just don't use.
I know.
A lot.
I know.
They
you don't realize it.
But they're real important to get strong because you'll be working, you know, cutting something or swinging your golf club or your tennis club or tennis racket.
So I don't know how much time we have left, but I do want to get us down on the floor.
Let's get on the floor.
Let's get on the floor. So we get some more. So we get you guys some more shoulder work. Now, move. You're gonna move. Make some space for yourself and come down to the floor. And just put
we don't need the straps.
Nope. So join us here. Onto your hands and knees. And now, as you see, we have a blanket here on the floor. So if you're on carpet, you should be fine. If you're not on a carpet, then I suggest a blanket for your head. So and what we're going to do here is we're going to do what's called a cross-lateral shoulder stretch, and we're going to do it with our breath. So you do this with us. So turn your left hand in slightly.
Does the kitty get the cookie?
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking it.
Turn your hand in slightly, and so you can bend this right elbow with ease.
You might want to take your glasses off if you have
David
glasses.
noticed, he said, you might want to take your glasses off. Take your knees wider than your hips. Now on an inhale, sweep your left arm, just pick it up off the floor and open up, reaching up towards the ceiling. And now on an exhale, bend your elbow and reach that hand underneath, just like that. Then inhale, open up. We're going to do this several times. Inhaling, opening up. Exhale, stretch over to your side. Inhale.
Oh, I didn't need to move my glasses.
And exhale. And again. Good. Now we're going to hold it. So I want you to bring your head down. You find the blanket, set your head on the blanket, and stretch here. Breathe. And then bring yourself back up. And we'll go the other way. Good. So let's take that other hand, turn it in slightly, not at a full 95, but about a 45. Inhale, reach your arm up. And bend the elbow, exhale, thread it underneath. And again, open up. And reach under. It's great for the behind the shoulder blades. The muscle's called the rhomboids. Inhale, up. And again. A couple more times. Getting that range of motion in our shoulders. And once more. This time we'll stay. Down on the floor. Remove the blanket so you're patting your head. Keep that arm reaching to the side. Breathing. Good. Gently, if you want, turn your head to look upward. As long as it strain the neck. Some people have a little more range and they can start to turn in their shoulders. Take your arm around first, that's a good way. And then come back up. Excellent. So we'll stay on our hands and knees. What I want you to do is you can use if you have a blanket, use it now. Let's pad our knees.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
These
We needed two blankets, didn't we?
They were talking to me.
All right, so here's another shoulder, when you're on all fours, another nice shoulder opener is take your right hand and just bend the elbow and set the back of your hand right in the small of your back with the palm facing up. Yeah. And then as you inhale, lead with your shoulder and then your elbow and then start to gently twist to your side. You can look up towards the ceiling and then slowly turn back to look at the floor, at the mat. Inhale, open up. And Exhale, release back down. You can see we're working that upper body, the shoulders, the neck. Getting some twists. Very good. Let's change sides. So we bring that right hand down and we wrap the other hand around. Just resting small your back. There you go. Lift the shoulder, the elbow, turn up, gaze up to the ceiling, and then turn back. Lots of different things for our shoulders. Way to work our release tension out of the neck, the back.
Shoulders.
Yeah. Well, the shoulder is a very interesting joint because it's not like the hip where it's a ball and socket. It's just what keeps them in place is all the muscles and ligaments and tendons.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, and then release. Good. So come up onto your kneeling. Yeah, and then roll those shoulders. Again, I don't know our time frame, but I'm going to do one that I actually do with David. So he's going to, I just want you to turn so your feet face me. Turn your back to me. You're still kneeling.
Like this?
Yeah. And put your hands on your hips. Fingertips to the back. Okay.
Like this?
Down lower. I'm going to stretch your shoulders. So what he's done is put his hands low on his back, and I'm going to just slowly push his elbows together, just like this, until he says stop. No. You can do this. It's a great stretch. So if there's two of you watching, and you want to try this stretch together, mindful not to hold the elbows. You hold up near the triceps of their arms, and just gently push their elbows together. And breathe. You good?
Yeah.
Could I go a little more, or is that plenty?
Sarah, you can go a little more. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good.
No, it's not bad.
Good.
Breathe.
Yes, breathe. And then I'm going to let go of his arms. You're going to drop them to the side. Then I'm going to go up there and a little massage around not right on the spine, but just right beside it, like this. Yeah. And one thing I like to do here, watch, is this karate chop. Not on the spine, but on the sides of it. Yeah. Good. Okay. So that's a nice thing you can do for your friend, and then you can trade. But I think I'll just skip it for today.
After the show.
Yeah, you can stretch me. Yeah, right.
At lunch.
Okay. So we did those few floor ones. I want you to come back up to your chairs or your couch. I didn't think we were going to use it again, but you know me, I just start being silly on the show.
Oh.
Yeah. So come back to sitting on your couch. So the up, down, you're on the floor, you're on your couch. That's okay. Good. You don't need your strap.
VariYoga.
VariYoga. That's that right. So what are some other things you can do with your shoulders? You know, there's the one that you were telling me about, you know, let's see, I'm going to do that. That you push up into my hands.
Yeah, push down. You push
I
down.
push down on David's shoulders, and he pushes up.
Push
So
harder.
push harder. Now you're going to, I am, but now you show what you do. You see how he's engaging his shoulders? That's all you're going to do is engage your shoulders. Yep.
Push harder.
Push harder?
Yeah.
Okay, now I push down.
Yeah.
You're going to do it again?
Can you push harder?
No.
Okay. The idea is not so much to lift the other person up, but it's just put resistance and then release again. You get a deeper.
And I keep the pressure on the whole time.
You get a deeper stretch.
Okay, so lift up again. So I keep the pressure on the whole time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm really leaning
It's
into you.
called contraction release.
Yeah.
By Kit Laughlin.
And then release. Good. Another VariYoga move.
I like this. I'm getting all this neck and shoulder niceties.
Yeah, niceties, huh?
Niceties.
So that was all you do is you have some, if you are watching the show with two people, someone to push their weight, push their hands onto your shoulders, and you push into their hands. That way we did, yeah.
You can use a pillow against a door jamb and do it yourself one at a time.
Okay. Yeah,
Really
because you know, we do get a lot of tightness in our neck without even thinking about it. We're sitting at the computer, just as you know, you're stressing out, you forget to breathe deep, and you're sitting there, oh, I got to get this email out of, you know, like, right?
We have people at the emergency room with their shoulder in their ear, stuck in their ear. They have to pull it out. Give them like Valium and then pull out the...
All right, well, let's do some stuff for our necks. We've been doing all the shoulder work.
Okay, let's do that.
So I want you to sit up in your couch, on your couch or your chair, and take a breath in. And as you exhale, slowly tip your chin towards your chest.
But don't breathe in the mic.
And then inhale, back up. And just keep your eyes open. Tilt your head to your right. So just take your head over to the side. Good. And then on an inhalation, bring it back up to center. And slowly, as you exhale, tip it to your left. Oh. And then back to center. And then we turn your face away from the television, just looking over your right shoulder. And then back to center. Good. And then over to your left. Yes. And back to center. Now take your hands, interlace your hands, and place them behind your head. And this is resistance here. You're just going to push. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Just push your head back into your hands. It's like you're trying to bring your head. A nice thing to work, for yourself on your neck is, if, let's say you're driving, continually connect with your headrest, pushing your head back into your headrest. Good. And then release. Right now, let's slowly roll the head around, just like this. Nice neck rolls. When I first started yoga, I started because I was in so much neck and shoulder pain. Like I said earlier, a chiropractor said, if you want to be healthy and happy and have fun in your life as you get older, you better start doing yoga regularly. Your neck is in such bad shape. And I did. And I used to wake up every day with horrible neck pains. I had to see a massage therapist at least twice a week. Don't do that anymore.
We're going to go the other way. Right?
Roll the other way. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you.
Oh.
I'm rolling the other way already.
Oh.
Change directions.
I forgot which way I was going.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Some of you may hear a lot of sounds, like crackly, crunchy sounds.
And? Is that okay?
It just means your cartilage is wearing out.
Oh.
Yeah. It means you're
Does that mean they should continue to...
Probably in the rolling foothills of middle age.
Should they? Oh, yeah, that happens, yeah. Okay, well, we need to wrap it up. Thank you so much for joining us. Next time, tune in. From our heart to yours. Namaste.